In this video, I am going to break down how to hit deadlines and how to finish NaNoWriMo and end with a bang. I've got laundry on the go. I have until I have to pick Vienna up from the bus, and it is already 9 o'clock and my hair is still wet, but I have 4 videos to do and I have fallen behind in my NaNoWriMo count. I have to do probably at least 4K today and tomorrow if I'm going to catch up. How am I going to do all this? NaNoWriMo is coming to an end. How is yours going? I hope you haven't given up. Whenever I've had to write to a deadline, my endings have been very short. And I'm in good company because apparently this is exactly what happened to Charles Dickens. When you look at A Christmas Carol, the first stave, Marley's Ghost, is almost 3 times as long as the end to it, the last chapter. It's because he had a deadline. Christmas was coming. Just like us, we've got NaNoWriMo finishing and we are going to do it. All you need to do is finish it, even set it aside or come back to it straight away in December, on December 1, and edit it, add to it, tighten it up. So let's just get down on paper what we need to finish the book and get our word count up. The number one thing you need to do is prioritize. You can fine-tune in the second draft. Just write down what needs to happen. Write down everything you can think of. If you're stuck, say, they need to get from Mordor back to Hobbiton, and I have no idea how they're going to do that. I'm just going to write here, they need to get back, and then I'm going to skip ahead to Riverdale. And, you know, invent some eagles later. I did some writing. I did a writing sprint this morning using one of my writing sprint videos. I'll pop the link there. And that's really great for productivity because it keeps you from doing other things, hopefully. That's the goal. So I feel pretty good about that. Now I'm hanging up the laundry. So laundry was cooking while I was doing the writing sprint, and now put out the laundry, and then we'll go back and we'll record some video footage. Now the laundry's put out, so we'll go inside and we'll do some videos. I would encourage you to take December 1 off because you've been working so hard. Have the discipline to give yourself a break. You deserve it. Whether you hit every word count every single day or you didn't, doesn't matter. You persevered. You went through it. You did it. Well done, you. You deserve a reward. Have you decided what your reward is yet? If you grab that workbook that I popped into my Patreon, you've got little tickets and you can decide what your reward is going to be. Mine is going to be turning on YouTube Prime again because I am tired of watching ads. Our deadline is set. Nano is it. But if you are still 25K away from hitting 50K and you still have a full-time job and you still have children, then, you know, maybe writing another 25K when it took you 3/4 of the month to write the first 25K isn't realistic. So readjust your Nano goals. Make sure it's realistic. You want to succeed. You want to have a good feeling at the end of Nano. You don't need to beat yourself up. You tried. You did your best. So be reasonable. Be realistic. Look at it and say, what can I finish? Can I get at least a general outline of this novel done by the end? Can I know basically the beats between now and here and fill in my words later and not worry about the word count? Or can you set a new word count goal, maybe 40K, maybe 30K? Be realistic. Be kind to yourself. I've got a marinating portobello mushroom top, and I'm going to make myself a very yummy banquet burger. I'm so excited. This is going to be such a yummy lunch. It's such a treat. I also have some corn on the cob, which I'm going to steam, I think. Now, I'll eat while I write. We're adding a reasonable cushion. It's Tuesday the 22nd when I'm recording this, and I fell behind on Sunday. I went from being ahead because of those early sprints that I did when I wrote Like Dickens, which is coming up next month. Click the subscribe so you don't miss that. I have not duplicated that during the mid-build. Mid-build was hard for me, and I am struggling. And I also have videos to make like this, and I have a day job and I have a child and a life to lead, it is not realistic for me to think that I'm going to have a 4K day today or maybe even not tomorrow. So I need to be realistic about where I'm going to catch up and how I'm going to do that and be kind to myself. What I like about NaNoWriMo is the accountability. We've got a community here. So whether you're doing write-ins with Nano or you're joining me for my Write Lives, another one's coming up. We're going to keep doing them through the end of November and into December. When you join me, that has been key for me, is when I'm writing with you live, I get so much more done because when I'm tempted to go fall down a research rabbit hole, I know that somebody's watching me and I go, you know what? No. And one of my best writing days, actually all my best writing days, have been either writing live with you or writing with a friend in a cafe or on a train. So if you can't make the write-ins, you could always write with someone else, but I would really love to see you, and if you'd like to, I'll put links here to the upcoming write-ins where you can join me here live on Tuesdays in North America, Wednesdays in Australia. Check your local time period to make sure you don't miss it, and hit that notify bell so you definitely don't miss it, and YouTube will let you know when it's coming up. Set reminders. Like I said, you can use the notification bell to be reminded when I'm writing live, or you can set a reminder in your phone to remind you when to write, and then set a timer for 20 minutes to write for 20 minutes, just 20 minutes. You can find 20 minutes today. Have I said 20 minutes enough? You can do it, I promise. If this video has been helpful at all, please smash that like button below to help other people help other writers see this video so we can help them. We can all win Nano together. If you're struggling with writer's block, check out this video here where Annie steals the show and you can see how I worked through writer's block during the middle of November. See you live on Tuesday EST, Wednesday AEST. See you there.